All right, guys, I figured I'm trying to do some short videos for you guys, but I thought I'd do one on some upcoming projects. I've got some projects that might be kind of cool. I've got some projects that might not be kind of cool. If you watch my channel for the tractor stuff, you've got the MX 6000. You see I've got some paint there. You should wonder what I'm going to do with some Kubota paint. Well, we've got a snowstorm coming up next week. So the Kubota might be pushing snow. We'll see. It's still a little early. It's December, I don't know, something 5th, 6th. So we're still a touch early for doing snow. But the Kubota might be going to work. When I bought the tractor, I ordered some wheel weights. I ordered the air suspension seat and all that. You saw me put the suspension seat in. If you did not see it, go in and check out that video. The tractor is still like new. It's got 38 hours on it. I haven't had a lot of tractor work. I drove it the other day down the road just to drive it to my mom's place. She bought some land down the road, and I noticed it still has the little things in the middle of the tires. I mean, it's mainly been in the dirt. So anyways, when I ordered the tractor, I ordered some wheel weights. So they finally came in last Friday. I got the paint because the paint on them's a little rough. The casting number is a 512. I don't know if that means anything to you guys. I saw there are a couple foundries in the US, well, supposedly in the US, that actually, I think they may make these. Might be an option for you. Might be cheaper than what you buy those for at Kubota. I've got a little under, what all did I buy? I bought 3 cans of paint and those, and I paid $380 or something like that with tax. So I don't know what the wheel weights cost. And I think the dealer, if you go to McConnell's, if you're around the Kansas City area, if you go to McConnell's, a lot of times they will sell you the accessories at cost, or, you know, like 10% above cost if you buy the tractor there. So whatever, you know, whatever attachments or what, you know, whatever accessories you want to buy, I think they give you a discount. So that's nice. So I bought some Kubota orange paint for that so I could paint the wheel weights, make it look good. I did only get 1 set of weights. I kind of wish I would have got 2 because this tractor is somewhat lightweight, but I pushed snow with an 8-foot pusher before with a John Deere 4066, and it is about the same weight as this tractor, same horsepower as this tractor, same everything. This tractor's got a little bit bigger front tires on it. That's really the only main difference in between the tractors. I had R4s on it. It pushed just fine. We don't get, you know, 2 feet of snow. We don't get highly unlikely that we'll get 3 inches an hour or something like that, but that's the biggest storm we ever get normally. Another thing going on is I've got something that I built, or that I'm building for the skid loader. I really don't know if I want to tell you guys about it. I guess I'm going to tell you guys about it. So what I did is, or well, I say I did, what David helped, well, I guess I did it, but I did it over at David's house. I machined me out. This is 1/2 inch thick, 1 3/4 inch for some reason. He had like a weird size flat bar. It is hot roll. We drilled and tapped it. Okay. Won't let it totally out of the bag yet. Hang on. Let me get this. Don't listen to that. Might give you a clue on what we're doing. So, and then you take these bolts and you screw them in. So what does that look like? Does that look like a nut plate to you guys? It should. So that's what it is. Kind of goes in this orientation. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So let's put this on the floor. I know my shop is a mess. I got dirt everywhere. I know. Track machines. That's just how it is. All right. You see the nut plate. All right. You guys hang on. Any guesses? Any guesses at all? What are we doing? What's that? I made a nut plate for a Kubota skid loader weight. Weird. Wonder what we're gonna do to that. Let's see. Let's see if this fits. Let's see if this weight fits right there. Can you see that? That weight fits right there. Now the only thing that I've got to make sure that it does, down in here you won't be able to see, but look in your machine down in here, there's not a lot of clearance in between here. It looks like that plate, I'm going to try to get it set in there with a magnet and operate my boom up and down. But it looks like what we're going to be able to do is lay out where we need this, drill a couple holes in the side panel. You can get to it if you pull your covers off. My covers are off. I don't want my covers on. I can wash out my machine and all that. So you take the bottom covers off and you'll be able to bring this up here. Well, I'm going to take a mag drill. I'm going to drill a hole in my machine, 2 holes. Actually, maybe 3 holes. I might drill one in the middle and weld this to it. But I'm going to put a nut plate in there. And I'm putting counterweights on my SVL. I know. I see a lot of people looking to do that. I've wondered why they didn't do it before when they have them for the skid loader, but they don't do it on the SVL. And then they did it on the new 75-3. If you haven't seen that video, I've got like a picture montage thing describing what's going on with the new 75-3. Anyways, and there's a lot more out there now. But anyways, we've got that coming up. I'm going to go ahead and put counterweights on my skid loader. Not that I really think it needs it. I just wanted to see if it would work. For some reason, I told him, I said I wanted 2 of them. I wanted a set of weights. I have 4 weights. I don't know if I'm going to put all 4 on it. I thought I would start with 2. Obviously, I can, change them out very easily, but that is definitely a project coming up. We are going to put counterweights on a Kubota. Another project is, and this is just going to be a short video, guys, a little 8 or 10 minute video, but I've got a buyer's tarp kit. This is like a 4.5 or 5 foot wide, 12 foot long, something like that. I was looking for a sticker. I don't remember what I bought. I've had it for a little bit. It is a 4.5 foot, 4.5 foot by 10 foot. It's a mesh tarp. We're not going to use the mesh. So if somebody needs the mesh tarp for a 4.5 foot wide by 10 foot long buyer's tarp kit, let me know. You pay for shipping, you can have it. But I'm gonna get rid of that, the tarp deal, and we are actually gonna put a tarp kit on the salt spreader. I've got a company here in town that makes vinyl tarps. I'm gonna have them make a vinyl tarp. I'm gonna try to make some stainless hooks for the back, so I can literally pull a tarp over my salt spreader. I want it to have some flaps that fold down on the side, have a bungee cord or something. That way I can tarp my salt spreader super fast. So if you want to see something like that, hang out. That video's coming up. I'm hoping to have this stuff done in a couple weeks. I need this stuff done in a couple weeks. Okay, and another thing that we're going to do is we are going to try out our new design pipe cart. So I know a lot of guys don't like my irrigation videos, but I had a pipe cart that I made that had like a turning deal on it, and it works pretty good, but it's heavy. This thing is probably almost half the weight. We're actually going to try this out today. We're going to try out the new plow. Not quite the first time. We plowed in Corey's water line, but we are going to try this out, and we're going to pull poly by ourselves. I'm going to pull in an irrigation system by myself. This has got a wire holder on it. This is for the wire. It should spin on there pretty good. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't have any issues. The pipe actually goes down on it and spins on this PVC. I just made it out of PVC, and it works pretty good. I actually like this design a little better than my first one because it doesn't have any moving parts. It's pretty solid. And if you need to replace the pipe, it's just class 200 1-inch PVC, which that's what we use for our main line here in Kansas. So, or at least me and Corey. It doesn't seem like anybody does the same thing, but that's what me and Corey use for main line. So anyways, we're going to try the pipe cart out today. I still haven't finished the incorporation rake for the excavator. I've got the pin adapter down there for it. I've got two or three other projects going on that I'm trying to get done, but it doesn't seem like I can get anywhere with it. But if you guys like these type of videos, if you see any projects that you are interested in coming up, let me know. Maybe I'll try to jump on it first. I think the one for the skid loader is probably going to be pretty good because I see that a lot. Everybody's like, why don't we have a weight kit for an SVL? Now, speaking of the weight kit, you wouldn't necessarily have to make this weight, the nut plate. You could easily drill you some holes, put a big washer, something, but this metal isn't super thick. It's probably not quite 1/4 inch. It's more like 3/16. I mean, you know, it's not crazy thick to be hanging a weight on. Now, if we were like over here to where that's a little thicker, I mean, that's almost 3/8. I think it's probably a metric size, but that's almost 3/8 thick. If that was out here, wouldn't be a problem. But since we don't have that, and well, since we don't have that, I wanted to make a nut plate to kind of distribute some of the weight. Let me know if you guys might be interested in something like the nut plates. I could probably have David make us a run and probably sell them pretty dang cheap. So if you guys are interested in a nut plate, I guess let me know. Maybe it's a product that I could get put out there. You could also, I also thought about welding something on the outside, you know, something like that to help brace that plate, and then you just drill holes in it and, you know, put a nut and a washer on the back side. That would probably help distribute the weight, but it's not like it's going to be rattling. You're not going to try to peel it off. You know, with it held down tight, it shouldn't have any, you know, any vibration or anything. So it shouldn't have any problems, but I don't know. This is going to be total R&D, but if it's something you guys are interested in, let me know. So I appreciate you watching the short little video. I guess it's not too short. It's 13 minutes, but let me know if you see a project that's coming up that you're interested in. Maybe I can bump it to the front of the line, but we'll see you guys later. I just wanted to give you a heads up on what's going on. We're going to go pull an irrigation system in today. I'm going to go pre-dig some holes with the excavator, bring it back home. Then I'm going to go get the plow, take it over, and if I can get lines in the ground today, I'd like to get more done, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can at least get valves installed, but it's a late start. It's cold, by myself. We'll see what happens. We'll have to get it figured out. So hang out.